I'm aware that there aren't many people watching this because it's load shedding season. But for the two of you who have electricity or are watching this over the sound of a generator, welcome. Now, I'm all for being reasonable. I mean, I'm a person as well. But by now, shouldn't our government have figured out electricity? Candle, electricity. Because you can only use the unforeseen circumstances and technical complications excuse so many times. Unless, of course, by unforeseen circumstance, you mean people who need electricity, and by technical complication, you mean Eskom officials who don't know how to do their only job. If that's the case, then I can understand the Eskom publicity department going, you know, when we started, we really didn't think people would be so attached to this electricity thing. But let me not be a naysayer. I trust the government. I'm sure they have a solution.
What exactly are you doing to ensure that you get this process speeded up?
We do work together with business proactively to find ways in which we can make assist business rather, to be resilient against electricity disruptions.
This is your solution? First, you got us calling blackouts load shedding. It's not load shedding. This thing is blackouts. When it happens, we can't see anything in front of us. That means it's a blackout. And now, your solution to the electricity problem is to teach us how to work without electricity, using words like resilient. It's like I go to the doctor with a broken leg, and instead of fixing it, he tells me how to hop on one leg. I mean, he says, you have one leg that is for you, and then the other one is a spare, so don't worry. Basically, the government is teaching us to be less modern. What are you going to teach us next? How to use ox wagons, plows, apartheid? And the frustration is we don't have a choice in the matter. It's not like we can open the yellow pages and find another electricity provider, like we can go, ooh, these guys are having a special. No, we don't have a plan B, Eskom. There's no one else but you. But enough of this anti-revolutionary talk. I know Loyiso loves bashing the government, but I would like to point out that the private sector is screwing us as well. And it seems that its victims have had enough. Consider the case of George Procus, who was blacklisted by Cell C, which meant he couldn't get a loan to buy his wife a car. Shame. But unlike most of us, George did not take this lying down. He erected a 61,000 Rand billboard dissing Cell C. Now let's analyze this. Firstly, George, my man, that's a lot of money. Most of us would have to budget to get angry. You'd have to tell your spouse, calm down, baby, calm down. We can't afford to lose our cool this month. We need that money for school fees. And with 61,000 Rand, you could have bought a nice second-hand car. Women with weaves would be like, how did you get that car, Choma? It's so beautiful. You know what? I was calm. I was staying cool as a cucumber. I don't lose my cool. It's too expensive. Another point is, it seems that white people get blacklisted when they default, but us black people are blacklisted by default. Do you know how many billboards there would be in the country if every black person put up a billboard? Come on, George. Come on. And George didn't even wait for month end to put up this billboard. Black people, we can only get angry from the 25th when we get paid if we are lucky enough to have jobs. But that aside, well done to George for taking on these companies on our behalf.
News that moves. ENCA.com.